I was going to start by telling you a story, because Graham before was talking about where ideas come from. And I thought, well, I'd talk about one place that ideas come from. It's other people's ideas. So I wrote a book that was mentioned before called Millions. Has anyone ever read Millions before? Know about Millions? Who can tell me? Graham, Isabella, tell me a little bit about what Millions is about. Just a little tiny bit. James, okay. It's about two boys and what happens to them? Just big loud voice.
They find thousands of pounds.
They find thousands of pounds in a bag. And that story, that some people find a bag of money, it's a really, really, really old story. The man who made the film of Millions is a man called Danny Boyle, and he'd already made a film called Shallow Grave, and that's about three friends who find a bag of money, and they try to keep it secret, but they all fall out with each other and they kill each other. And before that was a great film called A Simple Plan, and that's about two brothers who find a bag of money, and they try to keep it secret, but they fall out and
Kill each other.
And going back way, way, way before that, there was a wonderful book that everyone should read, and which is also a great film, called The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. And that's about three old men in the gold rush, and they find this amazing gold mine, so they decide to keep it secret, but they fall out, and guess what happens?
They kill each other.
And going back way, way, way before that, a man called Geoffrey Chaucer. Has anyone ever heard of Geoffrey Chaucer? I heard it. And Geoffrey Chaucer wrote a brilliant book called The Canterbury Tales, which is full of different stories. And my favourite story in The Canterbury Tales is called The Pardoner's Tale, which is set at the time of the Black Death. Who knows what the Black Death is? Tell me about the Black Death. My son is going to tell you. What was the Black Death?
We all put up like this.
We have a round of applause from them. Was it a big disease or a little disease?
Oh, massive.
It was massive.
Literally, they were ringing the doorbell at night saying, bring out your bed, and they had to bring out loads of dead people in this house.
Another round of applause. And this story is set in Italy, in one of those lovely towns in Italy on top of a hill, where there's a little wall around the town, and there's four young men in the town. This is quite a scary story. You're going to be scared.
No.
Okay. There are four young men in this town. They're the coolest young men in this town, and all they do all day is gamble and wear cool clothes and fight. And then one of them dies of a plague. And the other three are very upset. And if you were upset because one of your friends died, you might go and put flowers there, or you might go and be nice to his parents, or you might decide to set up a charity to investigate the plague, or you might become a doctor. But these young men were Italian, right? And they decided that they would cope by killing somebody. They would have to have revenge. They would have to go and kill the person that they thought was responsible for their friend being killed. So who do you think they went to look for to kill? W. Right. Who do you think they think was responsible for their friend's death? Who? The king, maybe, or rat, or no. They decide to go find Death. They're going to go and they're going to kill Death. Is this a good idea?
No.
Is this going to work? No. Is this story going to have a happy ending? No. So just get used to that, okay? And they go looking for Death, and they have a few drinks, and they get their knuckle dusters, and they get their daggers, and they get their swords, and they go rampaging all over the town looking for Death. Do they find Death?
No.
Do you think they find Death? No. They don't find Death. And they have a lot of drinks, and they don't find Death. And they get to a gate at the edge of the town. They don't find Death, but right at the edge of the town, at the gate where you leave the town, they find a little old man. And they think to themselves, old? He's very old. Obviously he's going to die quite soon. So all we have to do is sit here and wait. And when Death comes to get him, we'll jump Death. And in the meantime, we'll have a few more drinks. So they sit down, so a few more drinks, and they're watching this old man. And the old man sees them and he says, boys, what are you doing, boys? And they go, well, you're an old man, so obviously you're going to die soon, and you're a very lucky old man, because when Death comes, we're going to get Death. And the old man says, thank you very much, that's very kind of you. But in fact, you don't need to wait, because Death is coming from you this afternoon. And right as we're speaking, Death is in this field, having a nap. And the three of them, fantastic, thank you very much, little old man. And they run into the field. And Italy, the middle of the day, the sun is beating down, but in the middle of the field is a great big oak tree. And just lying there in the shade of this oak tree, doing nothing at all, not moving, just lying there waiting for them, is a great big pile of gold coins. And the minute they see the gold coins, they forget about death, they forget about their friend, they forget about revenge, they forget about the slave. They've just got one thought in their head, and that thought is, we're rich. We're rich. And they start to decide the money between the three of them. One for you, one for me, one for you. And as they're doing this, man number 1 says, man number 3 says, I don't know why it's man number 3, it is man number 3. Man number 3 says, this is the greatest day of our lives, this is the most amazing thing that's ever happened to us. We never need to work again, we can marry who we want, we can wear what we want, we can go and live where we want. Everything has changed. We should celebrate, we should have another little drink. I'll go and buy a bottle of wine. And man number 1 goes, you would do that? You would go off and leave us here with the money. You would trust us with this money. Not to give you less, not to run off with it all. You would trust us. That's so beautiful. And man number 3 goes, don't even worry about it. I'll just go get a bottle of wine and we'll celebrate. Don't even worry about it. And off he goes. And he's waving all the way. And waving and you're like a... And all ways away from him he's going, and as soon as he's out of earshot he goes, what, an idiot? An idiot, he's servant as well as him. Why would we split the money 3 ways? When he comes back, we'll drop him and we'll split the money 2 ways. Instead of being rich, we'll be better. And man number 3 is going, don't even worry about it, I'll just go. And as soon as he's out of earshot he goes, what a fair idiot. Why would I split the money 3 ways? I'll kill them, I'll have all the money. Instead of being very rich, I'll be super rich. So off he goes to the off license, and he buys a bottle of wine, but he doesn't buy a nice bottle of wine. He buys a screw-top bottle of wine. He buys a bottle of Lambrini. And then he goes to the chemist and he buys a bottle of rat poison. And he takes the top of the bottle of Lambrini and he pours the rat poison into the bottle of Lambrini and he puts the lid back on and he gives it a shake. Thinks they'll never taste the difference. And then he goes back to the field and he goes, I'm back, I've got the wine. And they go, yeah, you idiot. They pop him on the head, he cuts his throat, drop him, he's dead. And they celebrate by... He died. So they're all dead. So the pile of gold coins was dead. So they did find out. And that's a really, really old story. I love that story. And I've loved that story since the old man wasn't very... That's interesting, I've never really thought about the old man. Do you think the old man might have been dead, maybe? Yeah. Because you can... Take a bit of a gloomy turn. I was about to launch my anthology of death stories. So that's great, because you can't escape from it. Do you know this story? Shall I tell you a little story about that? There's a knight, this is very short, right? But there was a knight who was in the market one day in Baghdad, right? And as he was buying some stuff, he saw death looking at him across the store. And he thinks, death. So he runs home and he sells everything that he's got. He buys a fast horse and he rides really fast. And the rest of the money he buys passage on a very fast boat. He sails all the way to Cairo from Baghdad in one afternoon. It's amazing. It's a fantastic piece. And when he gets off the boat, death is there waiting for him. And the knight says, I've run all the way from Baghdad to avoid you. You know, I